Hey guys, welcome on back to the channel. Hope that you're having a great day out there. Welcome on back. Today we're listening to Tori Amos. We're going to move on into the next track here on Little Earthquakes, which is going to be China. We're going to be listening to, did I say Amos? I mean Amos. I'm sorry. China. You know, here in Orlando, back in like the 90s when I was a kid, we used to have a theme park, an attraction, I guess you could say, called Splendid China. I only went there once on a field trip, but it was the coolest place. They had like all these kind of miniature replications of like, you know, different, of course, like monuments and places like in China, like of course the Great Wall, but they had like this stone forest. They had these really cool shows. It was just a really cool place. It went away a long time ago, but it's like one of those, it's one of those little like Orlando, like, I don't know, nostalgic memories or whatever. Anyways, China, Tori, let's go ahead and give it a listen. We'll talk about it after. Let's go.
China, all the way to New York. I can feel the distance getting close. You're right next to me, but I need an airplane. I can feel the distance as you breathe. Sometimes I think you want me to touch you. How can I when you build the great wall around you? In your eyes, I saw a future together. Oh, you just look away in the distance. China
I like coming back off that fullness of the piano and then
decorates our
little bit of space.
table. Funny how the cracks don't seem to show. Pour the wine, dear. You say we'll take a holiday, but we never can agree on where to go. Sometimes I think you want me to touch you. How can I when you build the great wall around you? In your eyes, I saw a future together. Oh, you just look away in the distance.
Drums coming up a little harder now. Got kind of bush with it.
China, all the way to New York. Maybe you got lost in Mexico. You're right next to me. I think that you can hear me. Funny how the distance learns to grow. Sometimes
love how that swells up so quick, but then immediately simmers down to the bottom.
How can I, when you build the great wall around you? I can feel the distance. I can feel distance. I can feel distance getting close.
A few things I want to say really quick. If you look just like a few seconds ago, I don't know if I emoted it quite right, but my eyes were closed. I was just drifting along with the music, and I like opened them really quick and looked down. My cat just wandered in and touched my leg and scared me because I thought she was sleeping in the other room, but nope, she wanted to come in here with me. This was a beautifully sensitive ballad with a lot of touching moments, a lot of power behind it. I like those little moments, like few and far between, but worth it. Like in the break when she just kind of goes off for a moment, like it kind of gets, I said a little bushish, but like it kind of goes off for a moment, right? They have the small vocalizations there into the end, but this is a slow drift of melancholy, wanting to be close to the one that you're not close to. You know, distance is keeping you guys apart, and this is just that eternally traction, that draw of, man, I wish I could just hold you here. I wish that you could just be here with me. As she says, you know, China all the way to New York. This distance is great, but like she says, I feel it getting closer. I feel this. I feel like it coming. So this is like being in a long distance relationship and getting on the plane and knowing that that distance is slowly coming to a close. And I think that's a beautiful sentiment. It's a great way that Tori puts it all together. That's a nice little track. I like the arrangements, by the way, of the strings as well, and how that would all swell, come to a head for just a moment, kind of unpredictably, and then quiet itself back down, only to, of course, reform itself once again. China, all the way to New York. I can feel the distance getting close. You're right next to me, but I need an airplane. I can feel the distance as you breathe. Sometimes I think you want me to touch you. How can I when you built the great wall around you? In your eyes, I saw a future together. Oh, you just look away in the distance. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they actually are together, but there's an emotional and a romantic disconnect that makes them feel like they're apart. That makes Tori feel like she's so far away from this other person. I guess I should have guessed that when she says, you're right next to me. Now it makes sense. I need an airplane. It's like I need an airplane to get from where I am to get close to you. Okay. All right. So we're talking and speaking in metaphors. All right. And the great wall around you. Okay. Like he's building an emotional wall around him. Okay. China decorates our table. Funny how the cracks don't seem to show. Pour the wine, dear. You'll say we'll take a holiday, but we can never agree on where to go. See, there's some literal stuff in here, but you know that there's also some symbolism. China all the way to New York. Maybe you got lost in Mexico. You're right next to me. I think you can hear me. Funny how the distance learns to grow. How the distance learns to grow. I can feel the distance getting close. Well, I was completely wrong with what I first said, huh? Let me know what you guys thought of the track. You can let me know in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter. Thank you as always for being here. You can also support the channel on Patreon. I appreciate you stopping by. Come on back tomorrow. You never know what we're doing, but I think that it'll be something good. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. I'll see you all later. Bye.